I've been working on a ham radio antenna uh, installation tool. There are a lot of slingshots and potato cannons and air guns that release or shoot pull strings up into the top of trees so that you can pull a wire up into the top of the tree for an antenna. And the issue with the potato gun, air gun, slingshots, bow and arrow, all of those efforts are a guessing game as to whether you'll actually get the string where you want it to go. Whereas with a drone, you can pull a fishing line up 70, 80 feet above the tree with a weight dangling on the end of it. And when you get it positioned, because you know from your camera, your video camera, exactly where you are and exactly which branch you want to release the string over, and then you push the button and drop the string, and it's a one and done situation. And I have used drones in the past to do this, but have been really trying to find a way to get a really reliable setup using a later model drone. So I've got a Phantom P3 here that I'm going to do an add-on. But before I get into all of that add-on, let me show you the electronics that I've built from pieces and parts. I've got a key fob control that controls a relay here. From a distance. One press activates it and lets go, activate and let go. It's in the 400 megahertz range, I think. I think that's what it is. And so I've got a 12 volt battery here. It's a tiny little 12 volt battery cell and a 12 volt geared motor that I will use, little tiny 12 volt geared motor that I'll use to pull a pin, retaining pin. So I've been designing, I've had different versions of the assemblies where the mounter mounts to everything, different versions of these to experiment with, the box to hold the electronics, and the frame that snaps in on the legs here. So it'll all be one piece basically, with the box mounted to the thing and the electronics in the box. So self-contained, and I've wired in a power switch here to enable or disable the unit. So when the unit's on, I can push the button and you'll see the gears move. So that's basically what it's going to do. It's going to release the pin and drop the string down into the tree. I'll show you the completed assembly. I'm printing a unified print of all of these pieces together. So I'll show you the finished print. It'll take several hours to finish, and then I'll install it on the drone. Here is the completed box with the electronics mounted inside, and the battery has been covered with a heat shrink, and so it's ready to go. Here is the finished product. The all assembled and mounted, and then if you look here, you can see the release mechanism, ready to tie a fishing line or a pull string onto that. And then we'll fire it up here, and then release
the pin. So there it goes.